Howdy, folks. I am Charles Deering, and Herb Hooper is joining us as well. He's muted right now, but I will show you that he's here.
Howdy, folks.
Howdy do. We're going to let some folks stream in here before we get going. And we will eventually finish this. I only work on this particular piece during live streams. And it doesn't go as quick as you think it would. And I know some people say, well, if you'd stop talking, well, that makes part of it fun, dagnabbit. And you're allowed to talk, Herb. That way I'm not talking to myself.
Okay, I'm just trying to get the
volume of the
deal
TV
in the background situated.
Alrighty. We have 3 people watching, all from, well, it says from Facebook says we have 4 people. Okay. 4 people watching on Facebook, 3 watching on YouTube. Josh Grover, Steve Combs. Howdy, folks. Jeff Horn. How you doing, sir? He's watching from Facebook. For those that have never seen these live streams before, YouTubers cannot see the Facebook comments, and Facebookers can't see the YouTube comments. That's why we read them out loud. This right here is what I'm making. Besides a mess, this is about 3 feet wide by about 2 feet tall. You're in Killeen, Texas, only about 30 minutes from me, says Jeff Horn. Well, I got to catch up on comments. They're jumping in. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, they jumping in pretty quick.
Yes, sir.
Hello, John.
Lauren Aldridge has joined us. Josh Grover, rattle. Steve tried to nod my head. Okay. Jeff Horn's in Killeen, Texas, about 30, 45 minutes from me. Steve Combs has joined us. David Joanne Arrington says, good to see you again. Good to see you too, sir. Panda Cakes, very close friend of mine. I'm sorry, but I hope you'll join in on the comment section. Where we at? Okay, so we're all saying hi to each other, basically. All right, Herb, if you don't mind keeping up with the comments from here forth, I'd be much obliged, and I will look over I'll look over every now and then to see if anybody's trying to get in on the panel there. And we're going to get scrolling, because sometimes I'll take 20 to 21 minutes before I get going again, by golly. And I'll resituate the camera here. This is what we're making tonight, Jeff. For continuing. Cowboys in front of a barn. All right, everybody saying hi to Herb now. Cool.
Hello, Josh. Hello, Steve.
He has to keep muting himself because he's got a TV in the background, but it happens. Oh, diddly. Okay.
Yeah, she's bigger than me. I ain't arguing with her.
Diddly. That being said, I don't know for sure if it'll happen, but I actually invited my wife to be on the panel tonight. But she's also a gamer, and she has a group of people she chats with during her games. So there's no promises, but I think it'd be pretty cool. Thank you, Jeff. And Tim Dinsmore is watching on YouTube from Nova Scotia over in Canada. Good to see you, Tim. Hello, Pat. Watching over on YouTube, we have... Only I can see what platforms are watching. We have 3 on Facebook, 5 on YouTube. For those that it matters to, YouTube has usually a clearer picture and the most active chat, but you're not forced to be anywhere. But if you want to connect with me on YouTube and you're watching from Facebook, I go by Charles Deering Scroll. You should be able to find me under Charles Deering on YouTube. On Facebook, I go by the Charles Deering. Yes, I'm in Gatesville, Texas, Jeff Horn. All right, so once again, Herb, I'll let you take over because I'm too busy looking at stuff. Well, never mind. We got Portal Woodworks, David Jones, and his usual beginning comment. What the Sam hell's going on here? Not a lot yet, but it's about to, by God.
Hello, Portal.
All right, we're going to start scrolling now. I'm using 2 sheets of 1/4-inch maple ply, number 5 Flying Dutchman scroll saw spiral blades, and a Hegner scroll saw. And so there's that. All right. And Josh already being friendly, I see. Ooh, diddly. Saw you the first time, David. Anyway, let me take a drink of my Dr. Pepper, which is a requirement. Not sponsored by him, but I should be. Gonna ruin my bad reputation if I start scrolling too early. All right, somebody wrote to me on Facebook. That could.
John C says he can't make it.
Blab it, damn Canadians. Just messing with you, John. John,
yeah, I think he's doing his honeydew list.
All right, John, appreciate you. It happens. I don't even know if you're going to be able to see this till hours later. By the way, if you're watching this video, those of you that are here live know it's live, but every now and then people don't know when they comment on it that it's not live anymore. That more so happens on Facebook. But for your records, right now it's 7:20 p.m. Central Time, August 3rd, 2020. So if you're looking at it after that time and it's not like 3 to 5 hours later, just look and see if it's still live before you comment. You're welcome to make comments, asking questions, and I'll answer them if I see the comment. But yeah, every now and then somebody will think it's still live when they're watching it and wondering why nobody's answering them when they ask a question or say something or acknowledging them. Anyway.
John N says it's 8:20 where he's at.
Yeah, that would be Eastern time zone. Some people are Pacific, some Mountain, some all kinds of stuff, by golly. All right, we are about to scroll, I swear. Just got to get all my ducks in a row here. These ducks here don't like getting in a row.
Boy, I know that feeling.
Yes, sir. And one thing we try to do on this show, and Herb can back me up here because he's also part of it, is that we always try to acknowledge every single comment. We're human, so every now and then we miss some. But
John says Pacific time, LOL.
Yes, sir. All right, Tim Densmore is Atlantic there. And Josh Grover and John Nave trying to get me going with, oh yeah, and Quack. All right, hashtag Quack, if I'm going to be accurate here. All right, now, if I can stop looking over there, I'll start scrolling here shortly.
I thought it was moved.
Well, that's McPherson's thing. Well, for him to try to get me going with it anyway. Anyway, I'm actually going to start scrolling, and it only took 8 minutes and 20 seconds. Here we go. Thank you all for being here. I know you have options. Root canal or watch me scroll, and I'm flattered that you chose me.
John M said Mac ain't here yet, so
move. I haven't seen old Ranty, but I sent her the link just in case she comes in.
yeah, she seemed like she really wanted to learn.
Yep, I'm happy about that. Now we just got to get her a scroll saw.
Yeah, Josh Grover says.
Go ahead.
Josh Grover says chocolate chip.
Yep. They're trying to find something that'll set me off. Just because a few times I've been known to crack up. Most of our cracking up is after the show's over.
And by the way, my ribs are still hurting.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I laughed so hard the other night I almost passed out. I don't even remember what it was about because I'm weird that often. Can't remember just one time. And that's not me dogging myself. That's just being honest, by God.
Jeff Horn says, "Good Lord, you are the master of the craft for sure."
Well, thank you, sir. Much obliged for them kind words.
Portal says it's about time you get started.
Yeah, I usually wait a while. Anybody is welcome to visit me at my shop, but my shop is right behind my home, and you need to know ahead of time that I am a smoker, so my shop smells like an ashtray. It's only fair to tell people that. But I do, when I'm selling pieces, I sand them thoroughly, clear coat them thoroughly, so you will never know I was a smoker. So there's that. Well, Josh and John are both saying, well, Josh says he knows someone that has an extra scroll saw sitting in his shop that Ranty could use. And John says, I think I know this person also. Oh, they're probably referring to me with the Seiko, but I have a special bond to that Seiko, so I can't part with it. But I've already sold the Pegasus and the Excalibur, so I have nothing to donate. I fell for that. Okay. Got my hopes up. But no, I can't part with my Seiko. I've parted with all the ones I can part with. Anywho, so let's get going again. And it's going to vibrate because it's such a large piece and the middle's not being supported, so I had to put my hand there. And as Josh likes to point out, it's also because I cut out the shadow of the roof line. But I'm a glutton for punishment, so there's that.
Jeff Horn wants to know if you can post your website again.
If I can post it or if he can. Is he asking if he can post it or if I can post it? Oh, he's asking if I can. Right there. It's my website. Woodenvisions.com, sir. I guess I could change that, but I don't remember how to do it while I'm already in here. Yeah, I should probably change it to woodenvisions.com next time I come in. I can't post to Facebook chat, but I can YouTube. If you can just remember woodenvisions.com, just like the name right here, if I could point correctly. Wooden Visions, all one word, .com. Sorry for not typing it, but you're on Facebook, and I don't have Facebook open except for Messenger. Herb, do you have a wrench? Well, he's not watching on YouTube anyway, so it wouldn't show up. Never mind. But I don't think you have a wrench, do you?
I just posted it in the Facebook chat.
Oh, thank you, sir. Well, in order for it to be a clickable link, it would have to be http://woodenvision, all one word.com. I mean, yeah, I don't know if I said that right, but it was right in my head. Yeah, but he says he has it now, so that's good. Woodenvisions.com. But yeah, he has the website. He doesn't have to have a clickable link, although it wouldn't hurt, but he's watching on Facebook, so I can't do it that way. Well, why don't I just move over to Facebook, and that would help. I appreciate your efforts, Herb. I'm not making light of those. I'm just going to make it a clickable link on Facebook.
Yeah, I didn't think about it. I just hollered it in.
Will it let me comment?
Josh just posted it.
Oh, thank you, Josh. Thank you very much. So I don't give my viewers enough credit. It's okay to stop me. Most people want to. I'm just kidding. Thank you, Jeff. And hello, Wayne the Wood Turner. Long time no see. I'll post it here for folks that aren't watching from Facebook. Wait, let me make sure I got it correctly because it might have an S in the HTTP stuff.
Hello, Wayne.
Good to see you, Mr. Wayne. Wayne, I believe, does live streams too as well. Dagnabbit, I didn't hit enter. I'm just trying to be equal to both platforms, so bear with me. My computer is poking. Copy. And when I post it on StreamYard, it will show up on YouTube. All right, there.
Portal says he's about to roast your duck.
Well, that's because he's a patient feller like I am, I guess. All right, let me close that other window. Robert Fowler Jr. says, Mr. Daring, how are you this fine Texas evening? By God, I'm doing all right. Thank you for watching. Robert Fowler Jr. is watching over on Facebook. Chris Nealon has joined us. Says hello again. Howdy right back at you. Well, I didn't see it on YouTube, so forgive me, Josh. But anyway, we're going to get back on this with Herb's permission. Herb, do you mind if I scroll again?
No, go right ahead. I'll
right,
stay over here and be quiet.
No, I was just giving you hell. You didn't do nothing wrong.
I know I'm giving it back to you.
All right, that's how we roll here.
You created a monster.
Yeah, people wonder why I have low self-esteem. Yeah, diddly. Now, if I can just find the pilot hole, we'll be rolling right along. There we go. I do hear thunder outside. That or it's Fort Hood. It's hard to tell sometimes.
Well, I didn't see nothing on the radar earlier.
You're going to Georgia, Josh. Well, it rained briefly here earlier, but the radar of certain other areas of Texas looked pretty heavy. But hell, I don't know. We're going to get going here shortly. Y'all made me stop too long. Now I'm going to take a swig of Dr. Pepper.
Well, actually, by the clock, it's now time to get started.
Well, all right. Does anybody want me to pull the camera back further? Or is everybody satisfied with where it's pointing? And how close it is and all that stuff?
Looks good to me.
All right. I'll keep scrolling unless a bunch of people say, no, man, pull it back. Stephenville, I'm not sure how far that from me is. Or from me is. How far back from me? You know what the hell I mean. I can't talk. I don't know how far Stephenville is from me.
It's about an hour and a half north of me.
Yeah, I know it's about an hour or less from Hamilton, and I'm familiar with Hamilton, but I'm about 45 minutes from Hamilton, so never mind. All right, so we're going to get back to this whole scrolling thing. If you're first time watching, if you're a beginner, it's okay. Ask any questions you have. If I can't answer it, or if I'm in the middle of something, 9 times out of 10, somebody in the chat will answer.
Steve Combs says it's good, brother.
Thank you, sir. Now, this show is never only about the scrolling. It's about the... It wouldn't be the same without that chat section, so y'all are welcome to talk about anything you want, as long as it's family-friendly. And to me, the show would be boring without talking. Because even if you like scrolling or want to learn about it, only watching can get pretty boring. But That being said, if you have any questions whatsoever, on topic or off topic, as long as it's family friendly, we'll talk about it, by God. Everyone is welcome here except for the ones who aren't. That's funny right there.
Josh is wanting to know if you get your AC leak fixed.
No, but I broke a blade. No, I lessened it. If nothing else, I put a piece of plexiglass under it, and if it's leaking, it's not leaking near as much, so I'm not as worried about it. But thank you for asking. I think I had the tension too tight on that, is why it broke.
My fault.
Yeah, we're gonna blame it on Herb this time. Y'all are welcome. Y'all get to drink. For those that don't know, it's kind of a, whether it's alcohol or not, a drinking game when I break a blade.
Wayne the Wood Turner says he finds scrolling very relaxing.
Yep. I mean, I love to scroll, but watching somebody else do it, it's a little bit hard unless there's something else keeping my attention along with watching. So that's why that's just my personality. I guess I like to interact with people. That's not to say those who only scroll are bad to watch. That's just me speaking for me and my channel, by God. Okay.
Chris Needham says he'll be back in a bit.
Oh, drinks? All right, there is no rhyme or reason once I do the faces. I start with faces of people, then faces of animals, and then I just jump around from there. That being said, the two horses over here, I haven't done their faces yet because when I do those, it'll be hanging off more of the table, so I'm sticking to the middle area for now.
I gotta find a pattern that's got a bunch of right-hand curves.
For those that don't know, Herb had a stroke and he only has full use of one side of his body, is why he's saying that, I assume. If not, correct me, sir.
No, you are correct. I know
Yeah.
I swim circles left.
So it's your right hand that's affected by the stroke?
No, it's the left side.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because there was a 50-50 chance I was going to pick the wrong one. Robert Fowler Jr. says, I have a cheap Wen scroll saw, W-E-N, for those that aren't familiar with that brand name, and I can't seem to keep the pinless blades. I tighten it down, and as soon as I turn on, the blade blows out and bends. How do I fix this dilemma? Anybody else in the chat as well as Herb can answer that. One thing to check, if it's got, it's hard to explain because this clamping system isn't the same, but if it has a set screw on one side and a thumb screw on the other, sometimes that set screw has to be moved out to where they both meet in the middle. And also, lightly running sandpaper, when they're slightly clamped into the sandpaper, will even it out. But there's other things that can do that as well if anybody wants to. And that, I don't know when scroll saws specifically, but that's generally what causes that kind of thing. So if anybody else wants to jump in on that, Jeff Horn says, we talked about mine already, but mine is a little older. What if someone was to buy a new, was to buy a new one? What's your suggestion for a for a beginner, sorry, but one that can be, and he got cut off. Beginner is, for the most part, one you can afford because, I know money dictates some things. Now, on scrolling in general is a combination of you get what you pay for, and it's the person using the saw. So there are general premises when it comes to using a scroll saw of getting used to staying on the line. On the cheaper scroll saws, it really mainly makes a difference on the amount of vibration. And if anybody disagrees with me, give your feedback, because I'm not the only one here, whether that be Herb or people in the chat on Facebook or YouTube. But in that sense, you get what you pay for in a scroll saw, because most of the cheaper ones are bench top only without a stand. And unless that stand is heavy, it doesn't really help much. But So vibration is a factor on the cheaper saws, and that's a lot of what makes the more expensive saws more expensive, is because they have weight, they have better options, and but I don't want to pick a particular scroll saw because I don't have enough research on all of them to accurately answer that. I chose the Hegner because that's the first one I ended up with that didn't vibrate all the heck, and I've had it for years, and I love the clamping system. This clamping system is unique to the Hegner. Everything else is pretty much almost universal. I don't not for a fact, because there's UK brands and other brands, but hello, Leonard Davis, that you can grow into. You can grow into. Hegner is an expensive saw. Excalibur, Seiko, those are around the $800 to $1,200 range. Seiko's cheaper than that, I believe. I don't have the prices right in front of me. And Herb, if you would be so kind, that anybody else that's answering, Jeff, if you could read those comments out loud for anybody else that might be wondering, because if we're not reading it, then both platforms don't know what's being answered. Thank you, Josh, for your feedback.
Alrighty.
You want to let them know what Josh said?
Yeah, the other thing to look at when scrolling is buying the size of the table.
Because that matters to some people. Hegner has Hegner has a very small table, but I built this thing over it. Seiko has a very large table, but Excalibur tables aren't very small. But I'll let y'all answer that, because I don't have a bunch of scroll saws anymore to compare. But I know Seiko has a very large table. Well, go ahead.
Yeah, I said most of table saws have less than 11-inch squares.
You mean scroll saws? You said tables.
Yeah. I'm lost.
And people like me or at least I can only speak for myself. I like a big table because I do big pieces. This one's 3 feet by 2 feet, but that's the only negative I have about Hegner, is that it's got a tiny table. But the average scroller doesn't do gigantic pieces, so it's not a bad scroll saw for that reason. Just depends on the size you do. But if I remember right, the table on this Hegner underneath this Lexan with black shell paper on it is about 9 inches wide by 14 to 17 inches wide. I don't remember the exact dimensions. I mean, 9 inches wide by 14 to 17 deep. It's hard to explain without you seeing it. All right.
Okay, I missed something here. Yeah, Leonard Davis said he started with 2 used, borrowed, older, cheaper saws, then looked for a good quality one, spent $175 with the 5-year old, lightly used DeWalt.
Yeah, and I think most of y'all will agree. If not, you're welcome to disagree. But I think a lot of what makes beginner saws not as good as more expensive saws, a lot of it has to do with the vibration tolerance. If you can tolerate the vibration while you're learning, then you can use a scroll saw. And that's not to say every cheaper saw is a piece of crap. It just means you're going to get more vibration. But like Josh was saying, table size matters for some people, but vibrations 9 times out of 10 the biggest thing you got to deal with on a cheaper saw. But if you can tolerate that and still learn to use the saw, then that's where it comes into operator talent. It just takes getting used to. I only use spiral blades, so what kind of blades you use is up to you.
Robert Fowler says, Mr. Deering, I want to create a neat piece with James Arness and Ken Curtis. Do you have any idea?
I have a James Arness on my site. I think I have a James Arness along with Festus on there. If I check in the newest category, the category that says newest on patterns, it may be in there somewhere. If not, I think I designed one, or at least I did Festus. I don't know. I know I have at least one James Arness, but I may not have done a good job of categorizing and using names in the keywords, so it may not all show up, but I'll try to help as soon as I'm done here, if I can think of it. Yeah, Josh Grover basically saying what I said earlier. If you can tolerate vibration, you can pretty much use any saw. And vibration is not a terrible thing. It's frustrating. But go ahead.
Yeah, that was the biggest problem for me when I started, the vibration off that Craftsman. But I put a horse mat up underneath it, and that took care of that problem.
Yeah, if you can buffer or dampen the amount of vibration, that helps quite a bit. And a lot of times you don't know what you're missing until you upgrade. And that's not to say you have to upgrade. It's just little things like that matter to some people. And some people try it and don't have the patience to keep going because they're having to deal with that vibration.
Yeah, that's the plans in the future, but we're going to see how we can get along now.
Yes, sir. I'm going to turn my fan up a little bit. Got a little warm. Isn't it weird when we actually have on-topic questions and comments? That's rare, isn't it?
I know that's what scolded me off.
It's like, wait, this is a legit question. What do we do?
Yeah, Leonard Davis says, Josh, yep, you know, when you get a better one, you'll notice the difference between the bad ones.
Yeah, and it's easy to guess the difference until you've actually done it, but it's not a requirement. It just makes it less frustrating and easier to stay on the line kind of thing. And, you know, staying on the line, it's easy to say lines are a suggestion on a scroll saw pattern, but when it comes to like a custom portrait, a lot of people have a specific look in their, or specific shape to their eye, specific shape to their nose, a crooked smile, anything. Things like that is when it's more important to stay on the line. But if you're dealing with like folds and clothes and stuff, unless you're trying to stay true to the pattern, it's not mandatory that you stay right on that line. But using a spiral, and I'm surprised I haven't brought this up before, I choose to cut, since there is a thickness to this blade on a spiral blade, I choose to cut just to the inside of the line. That way I can use the blade to kind of creep up to the line if need be. Hopefully that made sense, but it did in my head. Hello, Aussie man, by God. Josh Grover says, wait, I might have missed some comments here. Oh, yeah, okay. That's where you left off. Josh Grover, true, Leonard. Then you can also challenge yourself to harder, more intricate patterns. Yeah, like Charles Deering's patterns. Jeff Horn says, I mounted mine to a steel seat with rubber caps on the feet. Bolted it down. That's one way to do it, by golly. Hello, Aussie man. And that's where we at. All right.
That takes care of them. Hello, Aussie man.
I'm going to have to dock your free pay there, Herb, if you don't keep up the comments. By God, I'd pay you more than that. I'm just messing.
Well, you need to hurry up with the tea.
Anyway, so there's that. Once again, thank you everybody for watching. Tell all your friends. If you don't have any friends, find some and then tell them.
And thanks for putting up with my slow reading.
By God, mine too. I have a few little quirks, but there's worse problems to have. Remember, y'all, to a degree, y'all make and break this show, so feel free to comment and ask questions as you so see fit. Go ahead, Herb.
Steve Combs says he's shameless, Leonard. I don't know who he's talking to.
He's what? Shameless. Oh, okay. Well, I think it's because Leonard said something about plugging myself, my website. I think that's what he's responding to.
Oh, okay. I'm caught up. The chat froze there for a minute.
Somebody asked me a question earlier, and I was right in the middle of something, and I saw it, but I never got around to answering. He asked if I would do a video on how I design structural patterns. And I never know what video I'm going to do, but I guess in time I could consider it.
That would be awesome to watch.
Well, I know one time I did a live stream where I was designing a lighthouse or something, and that's structural. But there's nothing wrong with repeating a subject matter. But he may have meant the instructional videos. I don't know.
Josh Grover said, Leonard, did he plug himself into the toilet outlet?
Y'all are weird. Got 17 people watching. We appreciate it. Comments or questions are welcome. If we keep them family friendly, we're having a ball, by God. Now, real quickly, this is not mandatory. It's just something I'm choosing to do, so I like to give my thought process when I'm doing things. Where am I at? We have this. Ordinarily, I go from top to bottom in an area I'm working on, but you'll notice this. I don't know how clear that is. Let me know, Herb, or anybody watching. But you'll see there's a pilot hole here, but this single line goes down to here.
It's clear.
Okay, thank you. So I'm choosing to do this cut and this cut. I'm spitting all over my piece here. Yeah, because the more area I cut around here, if you cut around an area that has a bunch of little cuts, it makes it weaker in general. That doesn't mean it would happen here, but I'm just practicing what I preach. Although it's holding on in a few places over here, this line being so long down here is why I'm choosing to do that one and this one. So that's my thinking. Hopefully that makes sense to somebody. And
yeah, Josh, go ahead.
No, I was going to say Josh is right, but I didn't read the comment out loud, so you're welcome too.
Yeah, sometimes you need to redo the topic because you have more new people in the audience.
Yep, new people's good. Check my tension. It doesn't feel right. That's about right. And if there's any beginners holding off or fear of looking stupid, nobody in this community will call you stupid, because that's just not how the scroll sawing community works. So no matter how basic your question is or how obvious you think it might be to somebody, somebody will learn. And I've only had to ever block 1 or 2 people from my live streams, so odds are you're going to get a friendly, well, I say friendly answer, but we'd also like to give each other crap, but not people we don't know. So apparently when they talk crap, it's when they like you.
Robert Feller said, put more claw into that curve than splitting problem.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, my twin brother Cliff has joined us.
How diddly do?
How the heck are you?
You talk funny, Herb. Cliff, just so you
I
know.
had a good teacher.
Thank you for being here, Cliff. Just so you know, we are back to family friendly, okay? Just, so try not to skate any lines. All right? All right.
Well, you done invited the wrong guy.
Yes, sir. So y'all take my word for it. That is my twin brother, because I'm not on camera. Thank you for being here, Cliff.
Well, thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Maturity is not required, but a sense of humor helps. For anybody watching. If you want a dead serious show, you'll never get it here. Unless we're talking about dead serious stuff.
Howdy, Josh. Howdy, Steve.
Have you been feeling better lately, Cliff, or is it still up and down?
Mainly better.
Good.
I think I may have a bent lawnmower blade.
Why, per?
Because it's vibrating. It's kind of a fluctuating vibration. It's kind of hard to
Check.
understand.
And this happened to me the other day when I was mowing. Check where the deck attaches to the body of the lawnmower, and make sure you got a cotter pin in, because I had a cotter pin fall out and it dropped one side and it was vibrating like all hell. So check that. I had to use a coat hanger because I can't find the cotter pin.
It didn't look like it was cutting crooked. It just seemed to go from smooth and then vibrate, then back to smooth, then vibrate.
That could be a belt also. Hopefully Robert knows. Anybody in the chat? Is there a doctor in the house? A lawnmower doctor?
Josh Grover wants to know, did somebody spike your Dr. Pepper?
No more than usual, I don't think. Hell, I'm being tame compared to the way I usually am. I don't know what he's talking about.
It's early yet.
Yeah. Cliff, I was awake from midnight Saturday. Midnight Saturday to 11 p.m. Sunday, and I slept 13 hours when I finally went to bed.
Meth is a hell of a drug.
Yeah. See what you did there.
Yeah.
I felt very drugged when I dragged myself out of bed.
No, my dogs are the reason why I'm awake. They decided to start living on me.
Would hope they don't love on you the way they love on each other.
No. It's like, Di, it's time to get up.
That gets kind of awkward. Now, when you're doing a curve like this on a rope, you want to try to stay somewhat on the line, but if you go off of it like I just did, be consistent and don't jump back to the line, otherwise it won't look like a rope. I love it when I'm talking about going off the line and then I go off the damn line.
I didn't notice, but thanks for pointing it out.
Now I got a slight little crook in the line, but that's worst problem to have.
I'm drinking Dr. Pepper too, as a matter of fact.
Yay!
Jeff Horn says he lives on Dr. Pepper with cream soda.
I tried that the other day. I kind of like it, but I didn't see it in the 2 ounce size. Not 2 ounce, 2 liter.
2 ounce.
I drink out of 2 liter. 20 ounce drinks are like a shot glass to me.
I poured mine from a 2 liter. We had 5 for $3, or no, 5 for a little. And
yeah, see, and being able to talk.
My wife's been drinking most of it because she's adding it to drinks and stuff.
Not being able to talk well does run in the family, as you can hear.
But I cuss better, but I'm not allowed to prove it.
Nope. Yeah, when I get too mad, I can't cuss clearly, which sometimes is more entertaining than the actual cussing, as is on these live streams. When I try not to cuss, that can be more entertaining than the cussing.
I concur.
Robert Fowler says he's trying to figure out these compound cuts, making them to make a deer, but the head keeps falling off. The rump is an odd shape.
Well, don't cut through the neck and his head will stay on. I'm just kidding. It might be vibration you're dealing with. I don't know.
I noticed Robert Fowler Jr. earlier said he was in Stephenville. I'm only about 30 minutes from there.
My brother there is in Comanche, Robert. Josh Grover says when you jump off the line and rush back to it, it stands out more than if you freehand back to the line. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Thank you, Josh, for backing that up and rewording it.
I think your next cutting should be a Deadpool for your brother.
Oh, I've already got enough Deadpools, but thank you.
No, I don't. I don't. That's the problem.
I've got 3 of them, but all 3 of their feet are broken because I bumped them.
Fix their feet and give me one.
Kiss it.
Painted, please. We got a little bit of rain today.
We got a little bit too. Very little. Not even enough to leak through my door frame where it's also leaking.
Well, you just got issues.
Yes, sir.
Maybe you should start doing this old house video.
I don't think so. I ain't good enough at general woodworking to do this old house videos.
Howdy, John.
I'm kind of a trial and error learner. Usually the hard way. If you ask Dad. I don't know about you, Cliff, but I forgot to acknowledge Dad's birthday.
I remembered it. I'm not good at phone calls, so I talked to Mom the night before.
Well, that's
A77.
Well,
I'll be married 4 years on the 6th. Other news, I ain't got nothing.
I was married 8 years as of April 27th.
Your brother has leaks all over, Josh Grover said.
Yeah,
Some of them are in his building, some of them are on him.
I just broke that little peninsula off, but it doesn't matter. It's just old.
Only you know it's there.
Well, now y'all do.
I don't know what peninsula we're talking
He
about.
ain't telling.
Now, if that's a nose on somebody's face, it makes a difference. But in a fold in a clothes or something,
Well, I don't know that peninsula, so we're good.
and I started to go up the line there, and I knew if I tried to get back to it, it would look funny, so I stopped the line.
Jeff Horn says he's got to get off. The phone's about to die.
Well, dang
So
it.
we'll watch you later.
Get on back, John. Jeff. Whatever. What was the name? Jeff.
Jeff Horn.
Okay. Sorry, I've slept. Thank you for watching, sir, and hopefully something I said helped, or at least made you laugh. One of the two helps.
And Leonard said he was married 29 years last May, and Steve Combs married 20 years last week.
My God, we're all just full of love or full of something. Congratulations, fellas.
Or condolences, whichever it needs to be.
Yeah. What if I
We
gave
won't
Karen a
know.
link, but she'll probably forget because she's in the middle of games.
Oh.
Yeah, sometimes those are blessings.
All right, there is no
He
method to
said
my
both,
madness.
thank you.
Well, okay, I forgot what we were talking about.
Probably long marriages and such.
So we talk about so many different things that I forget most of it.
I like cheese.
Me too.
Or pasteurized cheese product. Whatever
Velveeta.
Velveeta is. Robert said next month he'll be married 4 years.
Wow.
I beat you. Aussie Man said I was married 20 years ago. Now I'm happy.
I was married 1997 to 2000. I chose to end that marriage, but no regrets. Some things don't work out. I mean, that's the only thing I regret is that it didn't work out. And I was unmarried until 2012. So the right one for you is not always the first one you get, and that doesn't mean get out. You know, it's just I'm not giving marriage advice. Hell.
Josh Grover said scrolling and marriage counseling at same spot.
Yeah, it is. Took me twice to find the right one.
You're welcome. Didn't know you'd get expert advice here, did you?
Tom T. Varney said 26 years this past October. Lawrence Aldridge is back. Welcome back. I missed you so much, even though I never knew you were here. But I just got here, so I'm going to shut up because that sounded rude.
And hello, Tom T. Varney.
And hello, Lawrence.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Come to talk to you again.
It's karaoke with Charlie Hoib and Claire. Or that guy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right.
Then here in the background, you're going to hear somebody says, dang me, they better get a rope and hang me.
I'm from the highest tree. Woman, would you wait for me? Oh, wait. Copyright. Even though it's me singing it, somebody ought to do a copyright strike. So we can't sing it too good or it'll be recognized.
Well, dang it, that's the only way I sing is good. That's what I tell myself.
Well, I couldn't carry a tune in a 5-gallon bucket if Garth Brooks carried it.
Aussie Man says, not me. My first was really bad. I'll never marry again. Tom T. Varney says, hello, my peeps. By the way, Tom T. Varney's watching on the Facebook.
So you got 8 watching on Facebook.
Now, ordinarily, I don't leave the camera on the whole group when somebody comes in, but if my wife comes in, I want y'all to actually see her.
Wow. Josh said, Cliff, you sing better than Charles. Josh is my best friend.
Josh is a
That means I got to go comb my hair.
Robert Fowler Jr. said, well, fellas got to get off here and visit with the wife and my mama.
All right, sir. Much obliged for you watching. He's watching over there on Facebook. Yes, anybody that doesn't believe I'm actually married and wants to see the woman who's too desperate not to go. Wait. Just if you want to see my wife, if you're leaving, that's on you. Just saying.
Well, how do you know positively she's a coming?
Because she said she would, but she might forget because she's gaming.
You sure the payment cleared?
I don't know that yet, but she may not have thought of that till you brought it up.
Well, all right.
You know how expensive it is making a woman tell people that she's married to me? My God.
It cost me a lot of wine.
That's why I have no money.
I don't have any money because I'm mental.
What does mental and money have to do with each other?
Because I'm on disability because I'm mental.
Oh, me too.
And disability is not a good paying gig. So if you're looking to get on
No,
disability.
it's not.
Nope. A lot of people say, man, I'd love to stay home and get paid for it. Well, if you're dealing with panic disorder, you wouldn't like that. You wouldn't like your low self-esteem because you can barely help with the bills, if at all. Blah, blah, bull thing.
Makes you feel real manly.
Yeah.
Tom P. Barney said she might be bringing you some Dr. Pepper.
Diddly.
Diddly do.
Yeah, my wife did not marry me for my looks or my money, so not entirely sure why she did, but I won't question it.
I think it was a dare. My wife just got tired of it, so she said. My wife was actually looking for a lawnmower when she found me.
My wife
and I just now started mowing lawns.
My wife was actually looking for people when she found me on Craigslist back when they had them. Yay, she says she'll be on in a bit. Yay! If she doesn't forget, y'all get to see my wife.
Okay, I better go clean up a bit then.
All right, she knows how funky I am, so I'm just going to stay like this. And apparently you said something funny, Cliff, because Steve Combs says LMAO, Cliff. I don't remember what you said.
It's LMAO. It's French for ha-ha. I lost track of what I said, too.
Josh Grover, kiss my hind end right there.
Tom T did it right. He said I actually married mine twice.
Josh Grover said
that's when you're saying I really, really, really mean it.
Josh Grover says she was drunk when she found you. She might have been, but I'll take it. You're a good gut on a stick.
If I ever go get wine for my wife, I said, it's time to refill my marriage, etc. And I like it when I buy a lot of cigarettes and they ask if I want my receipt, and I'll say, no, I'm trying to quit. They just lie up till they pay a little.
All right. Well, I won't tell people what I call wine if I choose another name for it. It's not family friendly.
I don't like families or friendly. It's so much more fun just letting it all go. Why did I go into this accent?
I don't know. It runs in the family again.
It runs in my pants.
Stop that.
Sorry.
This is why I don't take you places. I'm getting a lot of vibration from that blade, but it's in there tight. No.
I ain't did nothing. You brought attention to it. You're bringing all the pervs out.
I'm trying to cut you off at the pass.
I ain't even passed nothing yet.
But I'm glad you're feeling better.
Why, thank you. Why? Because I said so.
Yeah, Chrissy, Jimmy, Desiree, and Cody stayed with us last night because they was going to go back home, but they were too tired to drive. And we clipped our 5 chickens' wings so they could get out.
Them back. Hey!
What?
Where were they coming from?
They were in town. They were in town for a rodeo that was in Gates.
And you clipped your chicken's wings.
Yeah.
MR wings.
Yep, Mr. Wings. I forgot what I was going to say.
don't nobody come to see us no more.
Sorry. Well, they've been to your place more than mine.
They've been to my place once, maybe twice.
This is the first time Jimmy's ever been to our house, and we've been here since 2012, by God.
I guarantee he had a better reaction when he walked into my house.
Possibly. I don't know. I don't want to know how he reacted if it's any better.
Walked in and went, wow. And then he proceeded to kick everybody's butt on pool.
Well, it's probably wow because of the pool table and how big it looks smaller from the outside.
Yeah, dude. It's a magic house.
All right.
I always thought, man, if I ever have a pool table, I'm going to be on it 24/7. I can count on one hand how many games I played on it.
Well,
it's just weird. You want something so bad, and then it's kind of like, well, at least I have it. I don't have to play with it every day.
I'd say give it to me, but I got nowhere else to put it, and I'd probably have the same issues.
That's $3,000. You can't just have it.
Well, Stinker, you want my truck when it's paid off, and that ain't going to happen either.
Well, I'll trade you a pool table for a truck.
It ain't going to happen.
Well, then, unless we're not speaking anymore.
Well, all right, it's been fun, but I'm looking forward to not having the payment anymore, and I don't want to start up another. That chat just plumb died.
That's good.
Yeah, them payments are a pain in the butt sometimes.
Yes, sir. Over half of my right about half of my disability check goes to my truck payments, but October will be my last payment, by God.
Just over half mine goes to paying for the house I'm bragging about.
Yes, sir. All right.
Josh said there's a lot of talking, not much scrolling.
Josh likes to point those things out.
He's my best good.
He should have been here the other night.
He's my best good friend.
I take breaks between my breaks, Josh. The cat's on it.
That's when I quit smoking, is in between cigarettes. I like cheese. Charlie, you misspelled your name.
I know.
Well, actually, John, mine isn't a mortgage. It's we're buying it from one of my wife's former employees.
I went off the line because I was looking to see if I could misspell my name. Kiss ass.
The pool table came with the house because the place they were building wouldn't fit it. So it kind of, but we're too polite to just sell it. At least not sell it and keep the money.
Yeah, he'd probably ask you to share the money or give it to him. Not saying you would, but it's possible.
It's one of those kind of beige colored pool tables. I'm trying to remember the brand name of it.
Beige belt.
Hootie Who? Oh yeah. I'm trying to think. Let me go look at the brand name. I can't remember.
Okay, because I'm excited to know.
Okay, I may smoke while I'm gone, but I'll remember and tell you when I come back.
All right. No, you won't.
BRB.
All right.
Steve Combs says, we're still here. We're just waiting for one of you guys to say something clever.
Well, you could be waiting a while unless you mean funny, because funny happens every now and then. Being too quiet over there, Herb, you're worrying me.
Oh, I'm here. I'm looking at two different things. Josh Grover says, Charles, is this the first night on the scroll calls? Because you keep going off the line.
Yeah, you're supposed to notice that, mister. But yes, it is. I was looking at something while I was scrolling, and I thought I was being still, but apparently I was not. All right, somebody wrote to me on the Facebook. It's my daughter, but I can't respond because I'm on a live stream. Let me just tell her that.
Josh says, stop pointing it out every time.
Well, I believe in honesty, sir.
I can agree to that.
Yeah, I mean, but he's not wrong. A lot of people say, don't point out your mistakes, but I want to prove that no matter how long you've been scrolling, it happens. Somebody's gonna say, "Well, it doesn't happen to me." Well, I mean, I'm just saying, I'm not perfect. I know that shocks probably maybe one person on earth, but yeah, I'm not perfect. I'm sorry.
Don't know that.
I'm still responding to my daughter, so forgive me.
You got to take care of family.
Be helpful if I could spell while typing quickly. All right, and we're back. Union break. That's funny right there. Yeah, agreed. Now, Josh Grover is referring to a finished piece. The average person doesn't know you went off the line or anything like that. But when I bring it up, it's to be honest and also to show that I'm human, contrary to some people's belief. I'm kidding. In other words, it happens to the best of us or the worst of us. Heck, I don't know. I think my wife forgot about me again.
She like mine making you suffer.
Certain woods can make you go off the line too. Like it can happen on pine because it wants to try to follow the grain. And I can't think of any other woods right now, but yeah, that'll happen. Lawrence Alter says, I cut out a deer and drilled my hole in the deer's back, but able to cover it up. Yeah, I've done that. That's when you mix sawdust and glue and just cover up that there misdrilled hole.
Yeah, for me, watching stuff like this is a whole new learning ability again.
Why is that?
Oh, because I forgot half the stuff that I used to know.
I guess I did too in some ways. When I spend too long away from my website guy has to remind me how to do certain things because unless I do something all the time, I flat forget. Blue on Fly, says Lawrence Aldrich, is another one that will try to take your blade. Excuse me. I can hear an echo.
Too early for that.
I'll just stretch my face. Josh is telling Lawrence when you do that, make a little arrow, make it look like the deer was shot.
Yeah, that one's a good one.
Or by God, just splatter blood on it. Whatever works for you. I think my wife forgot about me. I'm pretty confident because she has the best of intentions and she's so precious. I'll be there in a little bit. 4 hours later. I'm sorry.
Just one more game.
Yep. But I am asking a lot of her to be here because she has a big group of people she hangs out with too. I'm just being codependent, I guess. Plus, I need somebody on earth to know that I'm actually telling the truth.
Tom T. Varney says, it's not going to cut itself.
So that time I bumped my arm on the camera crane, so that's why I went off the line. And I pointed it out because I want to.
I'm back because I want to.
Okay.
It's a Brunswick Contender.
All right. Good name.
Thank you.
I think. I just want to make you feel good. I've heard of Brunswick before.
Oh, it's up there.
Well, in the words of you, if you sell that thing, I know a guy.
Well, why don't you be the one to buy it, and then you'll know both of us.
Hey, you're funny. You're funny. So funny. I can't even afford to buy one of the cube sticks.
Nor can I.
Full sticks, whatever the hell you call them. But on a serious note, my eyesight is getting worse, but that's not why I'm going off the line. Because I'm rushing.
If we get another stimulus, that's what I got to get.
What, a scroll saw blade?
No.
Full cube?
Glasses and such.
Oh.
Yeah, let's don't talk about glasses.
My glasses are fine. My eyesight's just going to hell.
Well, my left lens wasn't ever right to begin with.
Every time I get glasses within 2 weeks, I'm blinder again.
Yeah, it's like my prescription ran out while I was walking down the street.
Yep.
Kind of like my deodorant, too.
Yep. Apparently that stuff does not last a month like it should.
Yeah. Josh said to open your eye, you won't go off the line.
Kiss it. Sometimes going off the line you can recover without altering too much, but other times you just need to stop where you're at and or start over. But I haven't gone off the line in any places that really mattered. So sometimes it will force a redesign in the mid process.
Well, the good thing about being the one cutting it is you're the only one that knows what it's supposed to look like.
See, that's how thin my skin is. All I had to do was bump something with my hand and yeah.
Yeah, the doctor says that's just old age.
I've had old man skin for quite a few years.
Me too.
Well, that makes 3 of us. The cat would just walk by me, and next thing I know, I'm starting to bleed.
Yeah, sometimes I'll do more than bump it, and that's what all these little scars are on the backs of my hands. I'm so dang graceful. Okay, I'm going to text Guilt Trip my wife one more time, see if she'll pop in.
Lawrence Aldridge would like to know, does the Seiko have a dust port?
It has an optional dust collector system, and I don't remember what it came with, so bear with. Forgive me, because if it had the dust port, I probably removed it because I'm weird.
He's half retarded, and the other half not real bright.
Love you too, Butt Nugget.
Hey, that's what I'm here for.
So if you hear a knocking sound effect, that is my cell phone telling me I have a text. My wife comes first, so kiss it. Ow. All right. Starting from the inside when there's a whole cluster of somewhat circular cuts to avoid breakage, or lessen the odds anyway. If I can get it in the right pilot hole, which I did. Don't go there. Which I did.
See?
Kiss it. I do that because
we skated right over it on the way to Bible study, and you screwed us
yeah,
up.
and see, I'll point that out right off the bat because every dang one of you was tempted to say something till I had to remind you it's a family-friendly show, which is probably not as much since I did that.
There's probably not a single family watching this show.
That's funny right there.
Well, thank you.
But we have had people that said, I got my 10-year-old nephew, son, grandson, blah, blah, both thank here. So even though the channel itself is safe from, penalty for not being 100% family friendly, I still want to make it where pretty much anybody can come and maybe learn something, be entertained, or both.
I'm a better entertainer when I can cuss.
That's when I know I'm back to my consistent live feeds, is because I start losing subscribers every time I do more than a few in a row. But these things happen, and I'll live through it.
Aussie Man wants to know if that's 2 stacked you're cutting.
Yes,
Stroller
sir.
Man.
It's 1 stack, but it's 2 pieces. Oh, you said stacked. I thought you said stacks. Yes, there's 2 of them. They are brad nailed together, which if you look really closely, there's 2 brads right there. And that's not the only brads holding it together, though.
Who's Brad?
He's the guy that held this stack together. Wow, Josh actually had a legitimate piece. I mean,
He
comment.
had one up. He was up there about the dust port. He's awful helpful. He was
Yeah,
answering
yeah.
about the dust port and such.
Yeah, he's helpful every now and then. Gotta watch that boy.
And I think it's about to change because we're bringing light to it. Now I can see his ears smoking, trying to think of something.
The calm before the storm.
Yup.
Bear with me. Don't tell.
No. Did she reply?
Oh, look, I'm already being held for review. Go figure.
Why?
They do that all the time on these live streams. May not be suitable for all advertisers.
Well, I would tell people ahead of time, y'all ain't, unless you're adult something, you ain't gonna want to advertise with me.
Well, I even told them it wasn't necessarily fit for children's, but it's an algorithm thing, I think, and they hate me. But all right, yeah, John is not wrong. My wife's responding saying, "I want a divorce." I'm just kidding. Hopefully, she's not.
Oh, and we witnessed it.
She sent me this. I'm dancing.
I guess that means I won't be there. Ask her what the apostrophe's for. Yeah.
No, I want to live through the night. She's dancing. That's funny.
She must have a connect.
She's so dang lucky. I love her. No, it's probably just video game dance. She used to have that Wii stuff, WII, that you could dance on a little pad on the floor or some kind of thing. Yeah, so there's that.
If you have an Xbox, you can get a Connect, and it just sees you and then watches you until you go to sleep, and then it cleans the kitchen and then messes it back up, so you never knew.
Well, yeah, I want one of them.
Yeah.
I love my wife with all my heart, and a couple other parts. My left arm
Okay.
and my right ear.
Alrighty then.
But it doesn't sound as romantic when you say, "I love her with all my ear." One of y'all didn't read a comment. What did Lawrence Aldridge say?
There was all kinds of them. There was all kinds of thank yous and such. And then Lawrence said we had a bear get hit by a car or a truck 3 miles from here, from my house. They're kind of rare here. And Aussie Man said, "Good old Nintendo." He said another word for wee.
In other words, he's talking about drunk.
Well, if that bear's still there, if it's send me his skull there, buddy.
No, I already had asked for it.
Bowl stinker.
I was right there. I can't count how many times I've heard a Nintendo Wii, and I never thought of that joke. I feel really stupid.
You should, sir.
I may not be a smart man, but I know what Wii is.
I might not be a smart man, but I know what stupid is.
We is family.
You're weird.
Yeah.
Come to think about it, I think we still have two of them here somewhere.
Bear skulls or weeds?
No, we.
I heard
Hell,
what I wanted to hear.
I've
Sorry
got
about that.
I got 6 or 7 bear skulls. I didn't know you liked them.
You're funny.
I don't even have a teddy bear skull.
Don't tease me.
You're so silly.
For those that don't know, I collect skulls. No, I don't go out and kill
I
things
do.
for their
I
heads.
do too. I collect them better.
I said it first. Once again, don't read Josh's comment because he's a butt nugget. No, actually, it's not family friendly. Nintendo Euro.
Euro. Aussie Man says we have trouble hitting bears here. They're always up trees eating leaves. We don't have trouble hitting them. We hit them every time.
Well, send the kangaroos in. I'm sure you got a couple over there.
That's stereotypic typing. I like Chase.
Oh, he said he thinks wildlife and fishery got it. By God.
Mimi Lord says, "Hey, Charles and group." Group says
Hey.
hi.
Hi, Mimi Lord.
Hello, Mimi.
I'm guilt tripping my wife once again because she's having too much fun.
Yeah, why not? Screw that up and have her come do something she's not even into.
Well, we're married, so it's about time she came and joined us and talked smack right along with everybody else.
She's gonna come up there and smack you upside the head with a frying pan.
That's too much effort. She'll just do it on video.
Somebody's gonna get smacked in the mouth.
And she don't want to mess up a good frying pan, just saying. Come at you like a spider monkey.
I sat there in my pee pants. Texter and Walker and Texas Rangers. He said, "Yeah, plenty of roos get hit by cars, mainly at dusk."
Well, if their heads ain't broke all to hell, if you don't mind sending that.
Hey, it's heck. It's heck, sir.
Oh, I say hell and damn because I'm a rebel.
Damn hell.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Damn hell straight to heck.
Okay, don't rub it in, by God.
Whoa.
Well, we can't have nice things. You just overdo it.
John N said she may come at you like a wrecking ball.
Well,
like a wrecking ball.
I hope she does.
I actually like
the
that
outfit.
song. Don't judge me, but I like that song.
Sorry about that. My daughter wrote again. Don't clip. For the love of humanity, don't
You said don't sing it good or I'll get a copyright strike or something.
don't sing it at all. You got issues. Also, man says sometimes they jump the last minute and end up in the car with you. That's fun. Yeah, that's kind of like some deer around here. There's a lot of times cars don't hit deer. Sometimes deer will hit the vehicle. Just saying.
Yeah. That's what happened to my wife. It came up and hit her door and said, "Hey, here's the door. Hey, here's another one right behind it." It left its imprint.
They're not known for being real bright.
It's deer shaped.
But if you have a tendency to hunt deer and you miss them, put little headlights and a horn on that bullet. I guarantee you it'll jump right in front of it.
You mean deer whistlers?
Whatever. Would you like to tell the class what the deer whistlers you're referring to?
They go on your front bumper and they supposed to make them run, but they run to it.
Hey, that guy's whistling again. Let's go see him up close.
It's supposed to be something the deer can hear and it keeps them from coming around.
I think my wife's car attracts them because I never see deer on my way in unless I'm following her.
That's just weird. I was pulling out of my driveway, had 3 deer run right out in front of me. He said, "Come on, Cletus."
Josh said I hugged a deer once. It was immediately on the grill. Is it supposed to be hug?
He probably meant to say hit, but he'll blame it on autocorrect. He's not all there.
I like cheese.
I like pickles. No, I don't actually used to, but yeah. Anyway, I was trying to be funny. It did not work.
Those little sweet ones were good. I like hot dog relish. I'm getting hungry, and I'm not even hungry.
I'm hungry because you made me hungry.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, y'all quit talking about food.
Too late for that.
Sorry,
It wasn't y'all, it was him. God, you're just like my parents lumping us together.
I'm a bad man. Sorry, I messed up your Black Panther party. Casey's here.
Her comment disappeared. It must have gotten over.
No, it auto scrolled upward for some reason. It's been doing that to me all night. Lawrence said
No, I
deer
don't think it
whistles don't work all the time. You have to go at least 45 miles an hour for them to work. Casey said, love y'all. Josh said, I just had ice cream. Yummy.
For those that don't know,
Yummy.
if you're watching, well, you can't see it on YouTube. If you're watching on Facebook, Casey Deering is my daughter. We have 6 people on Facebook, so 5 of y'all better say hi to my daughter. By God,
It's not your niece. It's not your daughter. It's my niece. It was funny in my face.
yeah, never mind. We're twins.
Then my lips moved and I screwed it up. Hi, Casey. I love you.
Hello, Casey.
We go together like peas and carrots. I like ice cream too.
Son, you need to stop
What?
liking so many things. You're plumb mental.
I like cookies and cream.
That's why I always leave you in the truck.
That's
ahead.
what I'm fixing to have. Cookies and cream and cookie dough and a piece of apple pie.
Stop it.
Thanks
Hey,
for her.
Barbara Miracle said hi to Casey. Casey
Hi,
said
Barbara.
I laughed, Cliff.
Oh,
You're
Barbara.
good. Thank you. Aussie Man said Roo whistles work really well here. We hit something more when you have them on your car. Heps. Okie dokie.
Yeah, apparently those.
I think he meant heaps more. I've been kind of lucky, but there
Hey,
could
Bob.
be one in the living room. I don't know.
He could have said hits more because we've been talking about hitting animals. Hello.
Mimi Lord said she had dirty rice for dinner, and hi, Casey. I
Well,
like
you
dirty rice.
should already cleaned it first, ma'am.
I like food. Yeah, I had 14 Dr. Peppers. John Bradley says hi, everyone. Everyone says hi.
Hello, John.
Hello, John.
I got shot in the buttock. Heaps, yes. I was correct. It's like I'm psychic.
Or psycho.
That too. You know, psychotic and psychic are only 2 letters different.
Yeah. And it's cheaper to be one than the other.
Yeah. The other
Yeah.
one, you don't care.
It's official. My wife doesn't love me. She ain't here. Dang gamers.
My wife had to work. It's always work. A little joke there, a little joke.
It's been so long since my wife had to drive anywhere to go to work that I don't remember what it was like.
I'll be right back.
I'll be left front.
I've already used that one, Clay.
Oh,
Wasn't funny
well,
then either.
It would have been funnier come out of my mouth.
Okay.
Because as Josh says, I'm funnier than you.
Thank you, Mimi and Brenda, for being here. Did I say that? Barbara,
Yeah,
not Brenda.
Barbara.
I'm an idiot.
Brenda, it's so close. Sounds
I
exactly
need
like
to remember
Barbara.
her name because I was flirting with her the other night.
Blade break.
Ain't no
Hashtag
Blade Break show.
Maybe he's wishing. Maybe he's cursing you with
I
one.
don't doubt at all.
If it breaks, I'm gonna go spot, and then I'm
Okay.
gonna get out of her.
Okay, if that's my wife, she don't know how to spell her own name, but I love her. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going
Kakron.
to show y'all my wife. This is my wife, Karen. Hello, beautiful.
What
Hi.
a nice house you have there.
Oh,
She's
thanks.
She's within 20 or 30 feet of me, but I'm in the shop. She's in the house. I love you. You're so precious.
I love you too, Winnie.
Diddly.
K.
Okay, y'all
Kron.
heard that. Y'all heard that. Did anybody
She
report that?
was, she was dared.
Oh, by the way.
I was dared. Yes, I lost a bet.
Kate Cron, is that your gamer name?
KK Ron. I use it in some games. Like, I
It's on my vanity plate in GTA, and anytime we play, I know. Anytime we play, what is it? Jackbox. Jackbox. I'm KK Ron.
I can't game now because there's too many buttons and triggers to remember.
Babe, it's up to you if you want to reveal your username on your device. If not, that's fine. But if you're open to all God's creation and want people to connect with you on your Xbox, you want to give your username, it's not mandatory.
I would wait about 30 minutes and see.
I'll give it out. It's Xbox, of course, not PlayStation. It's Emphatic Bridge.
Is that all one word?
Yep, Emphatic Bridge 6.
I'll spell it for you idiots. I'm just kidding. Emphatic. Well, Bridge 6.
Emphatic.
Emphatic.
So if you're on YouTube, that's where I put it in the chat. That is her username.
Yep.
She starts getting
that's me.
stalkers. It's all on you.
That's right.
Josh said, "How much did you pay KK Ron to say? Oh, KK Ron to say I love you."
I didn't pay her anything, and I don't know how to respond to that, babe. Do you want to answer that, or make me feel good, or have to listen to my tears? It's however you want to react.
Oh gosh, no pressure.
None at all. Look
Put
at
it
you.
right on the spot.
When I said
Yeah.
none at all, I meant no pressure whatsoever. But
Yeah. No.
honesty is always
I
good.
don't
Okay, you wrecked my life. Now,
Looking
anybody
for
in the
free
chat,
marriage counseling services, please.
anybody that does not say in the chat, Charles, she is the most beautiful woman on earth, you will be forever
Aw.
banned.
Oh, stop! Don't make them lie.
What?
I'm not the most beautiful woman.
I'm a little biased here. Clip's a
little.
close second. He's
A
pretty
little.
good looking.
Well, thank you. You're pretty darn cute yourself. Come over here.
I love that woman.
I like her pretty much too.
Babe, I won't make you stay here forever, but only a few 500 hours. All right?
How are you going to keep going for 500 hours? I mean, I got to get on to work at some point.
He's doing that meth stuff again.
That messed up again. Yeah, that's what messed up his teeth the first time, huh?
I know I only had to push you. I know I only had to push you 4 to 5 times to get in here, but I'm much obliged for you being here, my sweetness.
Oh, no
But if you start twitching, tell me, because I know you itching to get back to your pixels.
Oh, not so much. I mean,
No, I could.
gonna chill here for a bit.
I could tell when I was going to the emergency room for abscesses and stuff that the doctor thought I was a meth head until he did a drug test, blood work, and all that stuff, and then he started treating me like 180 degrees different. Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you or tell you something, I don't know what it was.
I can get an edge
Me?
in work.
I don't remember even that, who I was going to say it to.
Well, that's
I-
just bad.
Oh, I was going to say, there's only 11 people watching now, but this video stays on YouTube forever. So if you start getting weird random friend requests on Xbox, that's why.
Yeah. I come back in a few days and there's 50 people following me. New people that I have no idea who they are.
I don't even have an Xbox, and I'm thinking about it. Actually, we have Xbox. I have access to an Xbox.
What are you wearing?
Yeah.
I know how to turn it on. That's about it.
Yeah. Just don't make fun of me when I'm on Fortnite or something.
For being married to me is what she means. Don't make fun of me.
I'd be lucky if I could figure out how to send you a message, much less stalk you. I'm on my Xbox. I'm yelling at it. It ain't doing nothing.
I'll make fun of you for being married to me.
Hello,
yeah,
Karen.
right. Hi.
That's Herb.
I was wondering if I was going to get a word in edgewise.
And Edge in word-wise,
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing, but my brother speaks more than I do.
speaks clearly too. I'm taking my Dale Jr. cards out of their boxes.
Oh, and Sky says hi.
Howdy.
Okay.
Am I breathtaking?
You most absolutely are.
Guy is one of my wife's boyfriends or
Xbox friend.
friend on Xbox.
He is a boy.
Yeah, well, we've been friends for over a year now. So that practically makes us Xbox married.
So he's like a 20-year-old Canadian, and he gets to see my wife more than I do. But that's my fault too.
Oh, I
Josh
mean, he
says I have a
didn't
box
see
for the
me.
next on it
See
too.
me.
Yeah, you're right. He doesn't get to see her.
He just talks to me.
I can see her and smell her, and that doesn't mean she stinks. I meant, you know what I mean. I should stop talking, right, honey? I try to tell you that daily.
Hey, Hayes is romantical until his lips move.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
till I wake up. It only took me 13 hours to wake up. My wife said, "Damn, he's awake again." Really got to put more poison in there.
It wore off, yeah.
Yeah. That Trent gun, man, I'm gonna ask for a refund.
For real though.
So that's what wakes me up. Her going. That was a blow dart sound effect. That was not very good. But
Golly, this flashlight's bright in my eye hole. Sorry.
Well, quit flashing it in your eye hole. I mean, damn.
I didn't realize it was loaded.
That boy just ain't right.
Boy, I'd kill to be able to smoke in this house right now.
you could, but you'd have to kill and be allowed to.
Don't play lawyer ball, son.
It only took me 30 minutes, but I found the pilot hole. Don't.
I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette to make sure I don't.
Okay.
Love you and everything, BRB.
BRB.
Thank you for pretending so realistically to love me, my love.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah, said somebody said something about you using a frying pan on my head. I said, "I'll have you know, she doesn't want to damage the frying pan."
Yep.
The quick,
I
Pretty
said it.
hard-headed. Oh,
the quickest way to piss my wife off is to run off with her little vape thing. Just because I do it at least once a day.
Yeah, or every other day, at least.
Yeah. But it's to keep you on your toes and to see if I can still run.
See how far I can go before I pass out.
I'm going to say it in front of you and God and everybody watching. I love you with all my heart.
Aw, I love you too, honey, with all my heart.
Diddly, y'all heard that. See, I got proof. I'm telling you. No, we're telling everybody Cliff and me were saying, or actually everybody in the chat got involved saying how long we've been married and how we met and stuff like that. You know, prison. I'm kidding.
Prison, yes. It was me. I was the one in prison.
Y'all don't start a rumor. She wasn't actually in prison. She's in prison now. And I like to joke with people that, you know, I'm the soft-hearted one because when I asked her to marry me, it was me crying. And then after that, I said, if you'd have known what you was in for, you'd have been the one crying. And she never disagrees with me. And then she gets the innocent angel look on her face.
Yep.
Why is nobody in the chat talking to my wife, dagnabbit?
Because you won't hash.
Because she's married to me, Josh. Somebody asked, how come she gets her check before we get ours?
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, babe, if you're on the StreamYard app, if you click on the word live comments or just comments, you'll be able to see both platforms where Facebook and YouTube people are chatting. We read them out loud because, number one, we want to acknowledge them. Number two, each platform can't see each other's comments.
Right.
And
I'm on my
according to this,
phone.
oh, okay, yeah, on phones it doesn't show up, but
No.
on Facebook we have 3 people watching, 6 on YouTube. 6 plus 3 is 9.
Sweet.
Thank you. John Nave says, what style of games do you like to play, Karen?
Oh, wide range. I mean, I mentioned Fortnite. I play Fallout 76, Minecraft.
That pirate game?
Yeah, Sea of Thieves. Not real good at PvP. So if you find me on Xbox, especially, I mean, we've joked that my name on Xbox should be Free XP. Because I'm so bad.
What is that?
Experience points.
Oh, okay.
The things that you get to level up.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
I
I'll give you free XP. So, you know.
See, my daughter and my wife tried to play a game with me. What was it?
Call
It
of
was
Duty. It was Call
Call
of
of
Duty.
Duty, and they both spent the whole time shooting the hell out of me just to make fun of the fact that I couldn't work nothing.
He spent most
Hello,
of the time looking
Dennis.
up in the sky.
Yeah, I'm looking in the sky because I can't aim for nothing, and I'm spinning around in circles, and they'll be right behind me. Pew pew. Wood Den has joined us. Josh, that female voice you're hearing is the love of my life, Dr. Pepper. Wait, that is not the love of my life. That is one of our cats.
Yep.
We
That's
call
Baby
him Baby
Boy.
Boy. Yeah, we used to call him Terrorist, but now he's behaved, so we call him
Or the
Baby
blonde
Boy.
bomber.
Yeah, the blonde bomber. That's my old shop you see in those double doors out the back there. Yeah, that's my wife's voice you're hearing, Dennis. And hello.
Yeah,
And
this
so
is
what?
me. Hi.
There's my lovely, precious love. Penelope is not the cat.
No. Josh,
Penelope was the
baby
rabbit,
boy.
anyways. Long story, babe. I'll tell you about
Oh.
Penelope later.
Oh, okay.
It was an abused rabbit. It's a long story. Russ did it.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Okay.
And now the rabbit's stuck in the tree.
Yes. Second I went there, people were like, he's married to a cat? Oh my God. Well, I'm
guess
sure
I
there's
can-
worse rumors out there. You guess you could what?
Turn it so that it's more portrait than landscape.
Okay.
Or landscape than portrait. I got it backwards. Sorry.
So good. All
But
right.
basically, I play anything weird according to Charlie. If it's weird, I play it.
All her games are pretty weird, but I'm hard to entertain, and this is my addiction. Hers is coffee and occasionally wine.
Yeah,
She-
not so much
she
on
has
the
more
wine anymore.
Yeah, she has more discipline than I do. I can't put down the Dr. Pepper, but she'll say, I'm going to save some money and not drink no wine this week.
Yeah.
That's some good water.
Baby
Okay.
boy, are you jealous that you're not on camera anymore?
I think he is.
I think he is.
No, we
too.
need coffee.
My wife is either
baby
busy
boy.
or she's in a hostage situation. She ain't even read my message.
Probably
Uh-oh.
busy or doesn't love you anymore.
She can't let me any less.
Dennis says, hi, Charles. Hi, Charles' wife. Her
Hi,
name is
Dennis.
Karen. I forgot to say that.
Oh yeah, because my name on there is KK Ron. Thought I'd be a little cheeky.
Unique.
I made
Yeah.
mine. I made mine that guy.
That guy.
I tried to be really clever and never.
And I don't remember how to change mine. Wait a minute.
Dummy.
3 dots, edit audio. No,
Edit audio.
edit name.
Aussie Man says, "Gotta go, guys. It's almost midday here.
Dag blab
Things
it.
to do. See y'all later. G'day,
Take
mate.
care, Aussie man.
G'day, mate.
All right. Aussie Man is a loyal viewer, my love. He's over in Australia, in case you didn't figure that out. Herb here on the
Yay.
panel. Herb here on the panel.
She
Herb
said,
right,
no way.
Herb right here is one of the only people that ever. I did that 12-hour live stream. He was there from start to finish, except maybe a couple times he might have peed in the gutter. I don't know, but
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I have no life. That's all I do is watch videos.
Well,
And-
I mean, you could argue that I have no life.
I make
So,
videos. I
there's
just can't
that.
show nobody.
babe, you have me, and I am your life. Yay?
Y'all rehearsed this.
Yeah.
That was not your line.
If I'm not careful, I may finish this whole writer. Except
Charlie, Mimi, hey, shut up. Mimi said, hey, if I come down there, will I get to meet Mrs. Charros?
Absoluteness. Otherwise, I don't have any proof that I didn't do something or say something inappropriate. Well, she knows I'll say something inappropriate because that's my middle name there. But yeah, real quickly, I don't know if y'all can see that line right there. That line from the top of the piece is telling me where the depth of the scroll saw is. So that's why I don't go past this line. So
Oh,
aside from where it goes below the line, I will finish this writer and then get started probably on that one there. So I know y'all are
Okay.
excited.
always got to go back to wood.
Yeah. Everybody saying bye to Aussie and hi to Dennis. All right, so let's do this.
Josh says there's a lot of noise, but not scroll saw noise.
Yeah, he likes to give me crap if I stop scrolling too long, babe. Just so you know.
Oh, I see.
See,
Okay.
so you're not the only one that abuses me.
Good to know I'm not alone.
Mm-hmm.
But she will back me up at least twice a day. I tell her how beautiful she is.
Yep.
And she agrees with you. That's how she.
And it's not only because I'm scared of her.
Oh, she backs you up that you say it. Okay.
Yeah. No, she doesn't say, yeah, you're right, I am pretty. Get
Every
outta
day,
here.
I tell my wife, "Thank you for coming home again."
I just can't afford nothing else. Don't get excited. It's cheap. I don't have the energy for divorce. Yeah, be careful of a scorned woman because you say, I'm out of here, she'll help you pack. Just saying.
While saying, "Please don't go."
Yeah. No, mine won't say, please don't go. She'll say, don't fret, get out. She ain't me.
Please don't go. Do you need your toothbrush?
Yeah, but woman, no, I don't. If a woman is scorned, you know,
Then she's
Hell hath no
scorned.
fury.
yeah.
That's a woman scorned.
Well, that, in other words, if a woman's dealt with enough crap from men in general, she won't fight as hard to keep you. And that's not to say anything negative at all about my wife. There's just butt nuggets that have been in her life. And now she's married to one, but I'm a good butt nugget.
You're the best butt nugget
Apparently
whatever. Loved her.
Apparently, I didn't learn my lesson.
Well, got that on tape too. Thanks. No, I'm kidding. I think the main reason my wife stays with me is she kind of likes my mama.
I like your mama.
I kind of like my mama too. I like Karen's mama too.
Aw, thanks.
Well,
That's
you
good
knew
because
that.
I get to look more like her every day.
Well, you're a beauty, miss, and so is she.
Aw, thanks.
Is your mom single? Is your mom single? I'm just curious.
No, you know that. My
Oh,
dad's still. Well, we went to
Colorado.
Colorado for their 50th wedding anniversary.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Together. Yeah, it was for their 50th that we went up there. That's why.
Charlie, you're a little out of the loop there, ain't you?
No,
Well-
I've slept since then. I knew she was in Colorado though.
She's somewhere to the left.
He also fell into the river. Was it a river you were in, babe?
Yeah, it was the Arkansas River. We were whitewater rafting, and I was mid-stroke to try to paddle, and we went over a rock, and it just kind of ejected me out of the boat.
Josh
But we'd
said
had
Karen-
Go
Sorry,
ahead.
go ahead. No, it's just random. Go ahead.
Oh no, we had a safety briefing, and rule number 1 was don't panic. So I didn't panic.
Oh, I'd panic.
I held out my paddle because I was far enough away from the boat I couldn't just touch it. I had to hold up my paddle, and my brother pulled me in. Poor thing.
And she had some boots on her arm. Broke my heart.
Yeah, I got a nasty purple bruise on my arm. I'm getting
Not
flooded.
for me.
Josh said Karen stays with you because she likes Cliff's mama better.
Yes.
That's
Something
funny
like
right
that.
there.
Yeah.
No, if I'm in a boat, I've been kidnapped.
Yeah, me and my brother can't swim. For those that don't know.
Well, it's not just kidnapped; it's coming close to drowning. Hell, I was in a swimming class, and the guy talking to me quit mid-sentence, and he was sitting on the bottom of the pool. That sealed it for me. I don't even take a bath no more.
I almost drowned when I was 9 in Proctor Lake, and that sealed it for me.
And now I live next to Proctor Lake.
That's Proctor Lake you live near?
Yeah, it's actually Lake Proctor, but yeah.
Okay. What? Where?
I went to the place where you died.
I died?
Almost
Yeah.
died, I guess.
Bummer.
I nearly died.
Huh.
Charles, Minnie wants to know if she comes down there, will she get to meet Karen?
Yes, sir. We already read that about 4 hours ago, and yeah,
I'll wake up here in a minute.
but we appreciate your effort, sir.
No, it may be that his screen didn't scroll.
Yeah, it didn't.
Maybe he went to bed 6 hours ago. No, I'm just kidding.
Josh Grover says if you stay in the boat, you don't have to worry about swimming.
Well, yes, I know, but
Well, that's always the plan.
Well, they said that. Well, I think he was talking to Cliff because said if I'm in a boat, something like that. But they said the Titanic couldn't sink neither. Just saying.
Yeah.
yeah.
Unsinkable ships sink. Go ahead, Joe Nichols. Can't
Those
sing it
ships
too
sink,
good or I'll get
yeah.
copyright. Soda holes and from glaciers and stuff. Babe, you did not know
It was Charlie.
Petroleum.
It was an iceberg, not a glacier.
Whatever the hell it is. Something made ice. Babe, you didn't know I was so good at scrolling, did you? I'm
No,
trying to
I had a pretty good idea.
Oh, diddly. That was me
Diddly.
playfully being arrogant, folks. I'm not that complimentary of myself. Y'all know that.
Okay.
Dennis, since nobody's reading the comments, says, if I'm in a boat, I have lead shoes on. I swim with the fishies.
Oh, I read it. I just didn't read it out loud. Am I supposed to do that?
Yeah.
My bad.
Kind of your job. You're
Josh
fired.
said I was on ship for 4 years in U.S. Coast Guard.
Oh.
Well, they got us beat. Thank you for your service, sir. Now go back. Just kidding.
No, snappity do.
Well, he likes to give me some stuff. I'm going to give it right back every now and then. Instead of
Oh,
different between me and him,
right-o-lam.
'cause I feel bad after I do it.
You got some mustard and biscuits.
I'm not a big fan of mustard.
Nor I.
As
Every
you can
once
tell,
in a
babe,
while, I like it on some bologna.
As you can tell, babe, we rarely stay on topic. Any one topic.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
The downside is it has to be family friendly.
Yeah, and it's about time you know,
Oh.
babe, when I'm doing these live stream, I am not wearing pants.
He's wearing your skirt again.
Oh, dadgummit, you busted the zipper out of the last one. Will you stop?
Well, I might have
I see the truth comes out.
Yep,
Mhm.
I busted the zipper on purpose.
Did you
So
know?
I'm an exhibitionist.
You're a manly man, and you want everyone to
Something like
know.
Yeah. Well, if you want to do a little better acting and tell them how manly I am.
I'm
Oh,
bringing
so manly.
sex. I'm bringing sexy back.
Y'all heard that sincerity in your voice, right?
I did.
I put the FU in fun.
Yeah. Fun and dysfunctional.
I knew I could count on you, Snookerdoodle.
Yep.
By the way,
JP.
I'm gonna let y'all in on a secret. I call my wife Pookie. That's how we named
J-
our first cat. Go ahead.
JP Woodwork
Where
said
is
won't
that
be family
kitty?
friendly for much longer. I'll be coming at so.
All right, Jamie has a link to get in because Clip was too good to be in the group chat because he doesn't like all the notifications. So, babe, you remember Jamie. I know you know Jamie. He's going to be in
Oh,
here.
yeah. All right. I'll stick
Yay.
around until Jamie gets on.
Till Jamie gets on? Yeah, that he makes me want to run off, too.
No, I mean, I'll stick around for a few minutes after he gets on, and then, I'm going to go back
3
to my
hours.
thing, if that's all right. 3 hours. Holy
Oh,
cow.
no.
Oh, no, what? I'm
These things
sorry.
are
I
like
said
herpes. They never go away. Not that
the
we would
gift
know.
keeps on
Not that we
giving.
would know. Yeah. I'm gonna have to monitor the screen too because there's 4 people in here with me included. So if he comes in, I'll have to scroll down to see his thumbnail sitting there. So y'all monitor the private. There he is. So never mind.
Never mind.
Hello, Jamie.
Hello,
How you
Jamie.
doing?
Hello,
Hello,
JP.
Jamie!
How
Jamie,
you
don't
doing?
get so close to my wife, Mister.
Can't promise anything.
Jamie
Hey,
and-
baby.
Yeah, y'all supposed to
How you
touch
doing,
fingers.
girl?
Jamie, y'all supposed to touch fingers.
Oh,
Yes, don't you hate the mirrored crap?
Yes. I had
Y'all's-
it. I had it.
Y'all's fingers are embedded in each other, but okay.
I'm
sorry,
giving you a Lily.
sorry. It took a little bit long to to get a few things ready. Like personal woman, man, camera, TV.
It's quite all right. Cliff has met my wife. Met her today, and Jamie has met her before, but not in person.
Howdy, Mr. Dan.
Mhm.
And y'all can all back me up. She's much prettier than I am.
Nice to see you with some clothes on, Karen.
Wait, I missed that. What was that?
Nice to see you with some clothes on, Karen.
No.
Well, Jamie, if you have any pictures, I want them. I'm just kidding.
Screenshot?
Do you accept payments?
Thank you for
I know.
being here,
Oh,
Jamie. I have a feeling I'll regret saying that, but thank you for being here, Jamie.
Yeah, I've got some credit cards to pay off. I mean, I could show my feet. Maybe you'll get some views.
All right, so,
Pics.
well, I don't know. There's people out there who like feet. Hey, let's go 50, 50, 55, 55, 60, 65, 70, 100.
Yep.
Where's your feet?
I'm not showing them right now.
I'm not into feet, but I like money. I'll be your YouTube pimp.
Bless you.
I got
Bless
issues.
You done got her stalkers for the next 4 years.
Yeah.
And now they know her name. Sorry
I
about
know
that.
my name and too bad I wasn't drinking some wine, or maybe they would see my feet.
Oh, thank glad if you drink too much wine. Never mind. They'll still only see your feet. Never mind. I wasn't gonna step. I'm gonna shut up.
Well,
I'm gonna
family
shut up.
friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Friendly.
bucko.
Well, I'm pretty dang friendly.
But family friendly?
I'm a family friendly schmendly. If my wife gets all the
Showing her feet and making money. Well,
something like that, yeah.
dadgum.
My God, standards could go out the window.
You don't know this, but I'm throwing
18 plus.
I'm throwing quarters at my screen right now. Sorry, I don't have paper money. If you want paper money, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Jamie?
I said, is that it? I said, that's a bit tight.
don't, Cliff. Bite
Stick,
your lip.
stick, a, stick
I
a
didn't
piece
say
of
a
coal,
word.
Stick a piece of coal between his butt cheeks, and 2 weeks have a diamond.
That's a good problem to have, Sparky.
I'd be,
we better get
I'd be-
that on that right
I was
now.
gonna say I'd be looking for a lot of coal right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in the house. They'll have every card we've ever had sitting out in the living room. You ready?
Does charcoal work? I got one.
It's gonna hurt you way more than it's gonna hurt me. Josh says, "Why waste quarter when there's a coin shortage? Use paper money."
Yep, those cause cuts.
I want to know where you slice your credit card.
Tossing the credit card. Boink, boink.
That'd be my luck. Something would say declined.
Sorry, insufficient funds.
I was denied and declined.
Dave, now that
Yeah.
you've accepted being on this panel every now and then, I'm gonna invite you every time and cry when you don't get here.
Oh, hun, please, no.
That's what she says when y'all are going to bed. Please stay awake longer.
Like, no, it's
Family
right
friendly.
here. Yeah,
I've got
Family
a
friendly.
headache.
I've got a headache. Eh.
I'm married to a headache. I mean,
My toe hurts. I can't.
You sure you don't want to stay live for another hour?
my hair hurts. Get out of here. This isn't as fun when we're looking at woodworking. Go ahead, Jamie. I'm sorry.
That's what I was just going to say. If I'd known you was here, I would have come in earlier to bully you.
To bully me?
No, Cliff. I won't bully you, Karen. I like you.
He loves you because
Oh,
you have standards.
So you're saying if you knew I was here, you would have waited longer?
No, I would have come in earlier.
Because he likes to bully us, Cliff.
Oh.
All right, let's take it to the chat show. All right, pick your poison, pick a person, and X's or O's. Wait, we need a sixth person to be a. Never mind. Just
You
Oh, to
You-
play
you can-
Hollywood Squares?
actually that's 9, Charles.
Yeah, we do need 9.
Oh, that
But
is
we-
mine, isn't it? And
We can
hold
still
that.
see the woodwork, so let's just go ahead and keep it like that.
Woodwork.
Josh says Karen already does cry every time you come on the panel.
Oh, thank her. They trying to get me in trouble. She knows I'm too scared of her to talk crap. I'm kidding. I did not say that in front of the public.
Right, like I'm so scary. I'm
I'm not scared of that woman at all. I'll kick her in the mouth, babe. Leave the house key
You,
outside.
leave the
you
house.
heard it here, folks. He will
Jane-
kick me in the mouth.
Charlie, look at the comment.
Babe, do you see that? Oh, wait. I'm going to highlight it, babe. Look at
She's
this.
on her phone. I don't.
Look on your screen. Jamie sent a super chat, and look what he wrote with it. Make sure this gets to Karen.
Hold on, I gotta.
That's too funny.
I wanted to talk smack to Jamie, but that was too funny. That was good, Jamie. It's not very often you can hear that from me, but thank you.
You sent me 5 pounds. Woohoo! I'm making money.
Jamie, women don't like pounds, mister. You trying to get my wife fat?
Oh.
Josh said that's not so she can go get more Dr. Pepper.
No,
Hey,
Yeah.
I can see your biggest fan.
she's not
Yep.
a Dr. Pepper connoisseur.
No,
It's
I
all
moved
called
my
coke in
contact over.
Texas, isn't it?
What was that, Jamie?
I
It's
smell
all
like
called coke in Texas, isn't it?
Hey, what kind of Coke you want, Dr. Pepper?
Coca-Cola is a whole separate drink. Contrary to popular belief, Texans don't all call every soda Coke.
Yeah, they do.
No.
You're just a Dr. Pepper freak. Don't listen to him, Jamie.
That's what started it all. Oh, babe, all because you remember the thing that had us cracking up, babe, about the remember that story?
Uh-huh. Yes.
Now this started a trend with Jamie.
Got wrinkles in it.
He made a meme out of it, and now it's all over the
Oh,
place.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's funny and all kind to get out. I tell you what.
Yep.
Will you get out of here?
Yes, sir. But it's a nice live stream. Just saying. Oh, his cat.
I was playing with his pussy.
Oh, bloody hell.
That
Yeah,
was family friendly. The
yeah.
family just went straight to hell.
Leave it to the British guy to make the family dysfunctional.
Yep. He puts the fun in dysfunctional. See?
Yeah, that worked out.
I
Uh-huh.
put the funk in dysfunction.
Josh, being as friendly as usual, said Jamie, he doesn't know what he's talking about again.
So how did you get that comment to look like that, Jamie?
Huh?
What comment was that?
Oh,
It's
when you
all-
send a super chat, it highlights it automatically.
What the heck is
You-
Super Chat?
You've got to give your money, you've got to give your brother money.
Oh,
You'll know what that feels like one day.
there goes that.
So when
Like,
you
I not only chat, I Super Chat.
and I like it when everybody competes with each other, except Jamie said that was for my wife, so I got no glory out of that.
Aw.
I sent her over half of my money earlier. I don't know why I did that, though. Well, yeah, because I use her checkbook. That's why. My truck
Yeah.
payment. She's not going to like it when my inflated date shows up in the mail, though, but don't tell her.
What?
She
Yeah,
said,
so
did you see
Yeah,
that?
so there's one in there for you as well now. Quit whining.
Oh, I got a pound, baby.
Mm. Yeah. Are you sure he's not flirting with you?
I'm pretty positive.
Yeah.
You've seen his history on here. He's not flirting.
Well, we know he's not paying you to stay away, or he'd been paying a lot more. Lauren said, I've had a long day. Hope to get y'all tomorrow. Peace, Lauren.
It'll be longer tomorrow.
Bye.
It'll be 24 hours tomorrow, but thank you for being here, Lawrence.
See you later, Lawrence.
If I know my wife, she's still playing games while we're talking.
No, I'm not.
Wow, I don't know my wife.
You don't know your wife.
Hi,
Poor
Karen.
thing.
Would you like to marry me? I'm out in the shop. I'll be in direction, but I don't wear pants, so
Ugh.
it's
What
only
are the
fair-
neighbors gonna think?
Oh, man, thanks for sounding so turned on. Ugh.
No, well, no. If you go to jail for indecent exposure, I'm not I'm not bailing you out.
It's pretty darn decent. But y'all have witnesses. She does not like me without pants on. I don't like me without
my
pants
God.
on, if I'm being honest. Well, that was an awkward silence.
Mm-hmm.
Like crap, I said it out loud. She's not bailing me out. Okay, you see what that love is?
Oh well, you're good. You threatened to kick me in the mouth. So there's
You
that.
You want to clarify that a little bit so people don't think I'm actually abusing you?
They kicks me in the mouth every night.
Yeah,
Well,
someone
you talking
really
about
had
earlier?
any teeth.
You talking about earlier in the live stream? Ron Anderson, hello, sir. No, I didn't actually threaten to kick her in the mouth, not with any seriousness to it. It was a little joke. I've never even
Yeah.
raised my hand to that woman. I don't think I've ever raised my voice, maybe once or 3 times.
Oh, you tossed your ring down on the ground hard enough to crack it.
I admitted that. I showed that on camera.
Damn.
Yep,
Yeah.
I cracked the ring. This was a long time ago because she still wouldn't admit that I was perfect.
Looks like the YouTube play button.
But the oh yeah, that does look like a little arrow, doesn't it? That's why I did it, babe. I'm dedicated to YouTube.
I'm sure Google is proud.
Well, they ain't showing it.
Oh, but
I have heard that Charles's ring has taken a pounding over the years.
Oh,
Ba-doom.
I'm not sure how to take that, so I'm just not going to respond.
Karen, I don't know how to say this, but there's a giant bear over your left shoulder.
Oh, I know. He stalks me.
Mhm.
He used to be in the bedroom for me to snuggle with. She kicked him out. Now it's a cat toy.
Ah,
See, anybody that didn't see it has no idea what the heck I'm talking about.
Yeah, babe, would you like to
Oh.
display the bear for a moment? There's a big old bear. That's proof
That's
that I
a
love
lovely bear. Have you finished painting it off yet?
That's funny. I'm still paying
I'm
on my
still fine.
tattoo.
I'm still paying on toilet paper. And it was used. Little joke.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll be here all week. Please tip your waitresses over.
All right. We're not supposed to have them weird, awkward silences. That's why me and Cliff talk so much.
too much if you
Sorry, I
ask
was trying to get rid of my friend.
Yes, Josh.
That's a good friend.
I snuggled with the bear one time.
Mm-hmm.
And blackmail ever since.
Yep.
I'm playing with my cars.
Jamie's showing off with his face.
Oh, is he?
me. Well, why not loads?
She doesn't smoke the big vapes
Mine-
anymore. Yeah,
Mine's a teeny tiny little thing.
That's what my wife.
says.
No, uses. She uses pods.
Yeah.
Cliff and Jamie are really loud tonight. They just talk loud as all.
That one.
Okay, Steve Combs got me on that one. 'Cause I always make fun of myself in the marriage, and Steve Combs says that's proof that Chuck has seen her bear.
Jamie, I used to have about somewhere between 8 and 13 of them. I don't remember anymore, but I sold them all before I moved because it don't take away the urge to smoke like I was hoping.
Yeah,
Nah, that's the problem.
I had the little pen vape for a while. I stuck with it for a month, and dumb butt started smoking again.
Dumb butt.
Herb, I need you to stop talking so much. Let the rest of us talk.
I know, but y'all didn't want to hear what I was saying to the cat.
Jamie has had surgery, and now y'all can see the results.
Is that Hanky the Christmas poo?
No,
Is it?
so over here we have a like a spicy sausage, like a snack sausage called a pepperoni. And if I was to beat the sausage,
I'm Nate! You can check me from your seat! Animal!
You got to send me one of those.
Oh Lord!
I collect odd toys too. I like it.
I'd want one too, but Jamie be telling everybody I sent Charles my sausage.
and Pat Lap sent me a bag of pews.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, he wins. All right, now everybody get silent at once, okay? I'm going.
Okay.
Go.
Drugs are bad. Okay.
Now, my wife can, and I'm putting her on the spot, but she can do a good impression of Cartman from South
Oh.
Park. No kitty, my pot pie.
Jesus, that wasn't my best.
I
Here you
still
go. I'm going home.
because your music is left to my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
That made sense to only her and Cliff.
Yep.
He was saying your laugh is music to my ears, and that's what come out.
Because I'm stupid.
Your music is left to my mouth. Ken McCrory, the Dixie Doghouse, said, "Hey y'all."
Howdy, Ken. You missed the
Howdy.
scrolling part, but you get to see my pretty wife.
How y'all doing?
This right here is my pretty wife.
You should have let him know first.
he popped right up and waved.
I was gonna say, does he know?
The more you know.
You know,
My victims are always the last one to know.
there was that one time in 2017.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thanks, Jamie. I thought we were
Yeah.
going to be keeping that private, but okay, babe. That's why I'm not in the house all the time.
Okay.
Jamie's my pimp, and I'm doing cam shows.
Pretty
Oh
feet.
my God.
I'm kidding. We stopped doing it because I wasn't making any money.
They were throwing money at him to get off the air.
Well, hey,
That's
whatever
why-
it takes.
That's
Yeah.
what the coin shortage.
Make it sprinkle.
They were trying to hurt me.
Yeah, you're not supposed to throw it that hard.
It was your idea to fall off the chair, no one else's.
I believe I gently got off the chair. He's referring to that time you found me laying on the floor of the shop, babe.
Oh, yes. When everyone was calling me and I was out getting you Dr. Pepper
Yeah, my
and
brother.
left my phone in the house.
Yeah, they were trying to get a hold of me too, and I was in bed.
And I was laughing.
Yeah. You didn't even
Yeah.
know about it for most of the time, Jamie.
Just turn him over on his side. He'll shut up.
Yeah, put the pillow over his face.
That was when Dr. Dale. Thank you, Jamie. Awkward silence.
Yeah. Dr. Dale.
Babe, I can show you something I started but never finished besides, my improvements in life.
Yeah,
In
wait till
shower.
you're off air.
I was going to say, don't you have a full shop full of all that kind of thing?
Yeah.
I've believe it or not, I've reduced that, but this is what I
Oh.
started but never finished.
Aw.
Thank you.
Is that because you broke a blade?
No, Kish, it's
They
because
got bored with it.
yeah, I don't like cutting thick wood, although
I
aromatics.
think everybody would rather enjoy seeing you do my Deadpool.
Nope.
I would.
I would have done it for you by now.
I'd appreciate that.
You'd have to give it to him, Jamie, and pay for the shipping and everything.
I wouldn't mind doing that.
Aw. Will
I
you
would
marry
have
me?
just come over. I would have just come over to America with it.
Yeah, I'm sure that's all it would take for a visit. Of course,
I'm
if I'm
sorry,
being
Chuck.
honest, he'd be here to see my wife, not me.
You won't
He
be
was
wrong.
bringing it to me, Charles, not you.
I
Yes.
don't know. Jamie is Charles's wife.
Yeah, and Jamie comes
Mm.
to the door, and my wife answers, and is Charles here? And she'll say, yeah. I said, okay, I'll come back later.
Yeah, Charles, go and get some Dr. Pepper.
I'll be back for a while. Yeah,
God, I wish I could smoke right here.
you can, just not more than once.
You can.
And there's video proof.
This is
Hey, Charlie,
true.
you remember that skull with the crown on it you made from the...
Yes.
This comes off of it.
Did it fall?
No, it apparently got
I
brushed
thought you
against
were going to show one of my pieces, and I was going to put you on the camera. But if you're just going to show the broke piece,
Well, the other pieces is in the closet.
babe,
now.
look at Jamie's name tag.
Now look at my name tag.
Aw,
I gotta get over
guys.
I copied him, except I used proper punctuation.
Yeah,
So did
well,
I. Charles and Ken are all about self-promotion.
Whoa.
Okay, I changed mine now.
Okay, there's mine.
Aw.
Everybody's changing their display names. I have a feeling we'll be playing musical squares here.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Mhm.
if you want to edit your name, you have to click on your on thumbnail and click on the three dots and edit name at the top, so we can see what you can come up with.
If she's on a phone, I'm not sure if it's that easy.
Oh, I don't know.
No, I don't see where it
It's just
is.
her.
I've-
The phone won't do it.
Jamie, Charlie, look at Jamie. Ah.
Babe, this is Jamie's response to mine. I always knew she'd leave me for a weird British guy. And Herb, you're hot, according to my brother. Just saying.
I'm glad somebody that thinks I'm good looking, or at least hot.
Oh, I just changed it though. Self-love.
Oh, you pointed to yourself. All right.
No, I changed it to that. Oh, my cigarettes are calling me. That's because they're right here.
Josh Grover
Dennis says,
says, wow, Herb is not.
Charles will stand on a street corner with a sign saying, I will scroll for Dr. Pepper.
BRB.
I
Okay.
cannot be bribed. I only scroll for money. I'm kidding. If I did that, y'all never see me. But I have fun doing it, by God. Awkward silence.
Mm-hmm.
Out of curiosity, why did you
Just
cut the
up.
roof bit out without doing the little bits first?
Well, go kiss it. Okay, babe, here's the story.
Okay.
A man named Brady. Oh, wait, just a sec. They're talking about this here, babe. This long, big area. I cut it out because I like making a big difference in the picture when I make a cutting. But the drawback to that is this whole area vibrates when I'm scrolling. So that's why they're lecturing me about it. Josh and him like to give me crap about it. Well, they just like to give me crap in general, but yeah, there's that.
Right.
Right.
It does look like the horses are galloping, though.
What was that?
It looks like the horses are galloping as you're scrolling.
Not as I'm scrolling. Oh, you mean because of vibration? Okay.
Yeah.
I see what you did there. I thought you meant the design itself. I thought it was an actual compliment, but I forgot what you're like. But in Jamie's defense, he did cut my DeLorean Back to the Future design.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
Was I not supposed to say that publicly yet, Jamie? No, he didn't watch my channel. I have a cap like that somewhere.
Yeah. If you took it out to your shop, it's gone.
She acts like she knows me.
Yeah. Well, I see you found your charger to your laptop.
Yeah, thank God. I knew I had
Mhm.
kept it in a safe spot. I just couldn't remember the safe spot.
Right.
What were we looking for in the house among many things? But it was something we were looking. Oh, tax papers.
Yes, from last year.
'Cause
Found the
I-
envelope, but it was empty.
Yeah, just put this in a safe spot, and yeah, couldn't find it. It was too safe.
I've done that a time or two.
Josh says, "Oh, let me highlight him here. That is my design, Sweet Love, but it was cut by Jamie. That's the DeLorean.
Oh, okay. From Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Although you're probably saying that to Jamie because he actually cut it. I'm not weird enough to cut out my own designs. Yes, I am, because that's kind of this.
I was gonna say, isn't that all you really cut?
Yup.
Yeah.
Except for that welcome home thing. That was a Steve Good design.
Oh, yeah. There's that.
Yes, Steve Combs. Somebody stole my brother. He gave in to a cigarette.
Or a fag.
For those that don't
Yeah.
know, a fag in the UK is another word for a cigarette.
Or is it?
We're not homophobic here.
I remember when you got caught out with that, Charles. That was funny.
By Joe, yeah. The silent type. Yeah. So what you're saying is you turn off the camera to suck a fag. Okay. Thank
Hey.
you, Steve.
Family friendly.
Yes, ma'am. Josh Grover says gonna go. Got to study some more on for my CDL test tomorrow. All right. Good luck on that, and don't hit
Yeah.
nobody. If they are,
Good
if you
luck.
do, just call them a protester.
Right.
It's all live splatter. See what I did there? You're welcome.
Small lives splatter.
Mhm.
I wish.
Yeah, some of the language is kind of hard to understand from over yonder.
In the UK.
I got yeah. What is a gobshot?
Wait, if it's family friendly, a gob
Yeah.
shot.
Gobshot.
Gobshite. That's
Is that what I
someone.
think it is?
It's someone that's mouthy, runs his mouth.
Oh,
Oh,
No.
so that would be what Jamie is.
Yeah.
So you got the definition and an example in the same thing. You're welcome.
well, I didn't want it to go that way.
Someone that's loudmouth.
Even though we still have 10 people watching, I'm probably going to go ahead and wind down the live stream, but nobody on the panel has to run right off, although my wife will try to here shortly. But
Oh yeah, because I gotta go study for a urine test tomorrow.
yeah, I
You're
stayed up all
taking
night.
the piss.
Yes.
I'll help you study, babe. It might be fun for one of us, but that sounded
Which
really
one?
weird.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, but in the meantime, y'all, I appreciate y'all coming. Tomorrow's live stream might be longer or it might be just as twisted, but by God, I appreciate y'all being here. But in the meantime,